Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Access. In this module, I want to show you how you can do basic filters at table level. So on the screen, I've got some records and I'll show you the quickest way to do a filter. Like you do in Excel, when you've got filters applied, in Access, you also have the drop-down arrows where you can select from a list by ticking these on or off. So if I take the tick off that, for example, and then tick AMAC and click OK, I get all of the AMAC companies displayed. I can go back into that drop down arrow and tick select all and then click OK and they all come back. Now if I do that again, you've also got in text filters other options down the right hand side there where you can select these as well as some of the other options if this doesn't suit what you're after. Now that's fairly standard. You've also got a sort and filter area here on the ribbon. I'm on table fields there. You can see that. So for example, if I go to selection, let me click next to something. So I'll click next to leads. Now I'm on leads. Now I click selection and you get these options. Equals leads does not equal leads. So I'll go for equals leads and then it filters that in place. Now you see this toggle filter is depressed at the moment. If I click it, it shows me everything. If I click it again though, it just remembers the last filter. So you have to sort of clear the filter off before you can carry on. So I'll just drop the arrow down and select all. So that's no longer on. Now you've also got over on the right there, filter, where you can just filter per column, whichever column you're in. It will filter it. It's the same as these little drop down arrows. It's a legacy from older versions before these little arrows were available. On the date column, if you go to a date, you've got date filters there, a whole array of options. So you've got like a between date option, you can do a filter there. So if I go for, let's go for on or before. In fact, let me just do that again. Let's go for between. Before, between. So if I go for the 21st of August 2024 and the 15th of September 2024. Let's have a look. Click OK, and then that just filters that information. So that's quite a good one. And then you've got select all again, and it brings them back. So date filters a whole array there that you can select from. And all the way down the bottom, you've got all of these options as well, additional ones. So loads of different options. Cancel that one off, click back out of there. You've also got over in the filter area, advanced filter. If I go into that, you've got apply filter. So filter by form, the word itself would dictate that you do this on a form, but when I click on that, not really the case. You can select a company. So if I go AMAC, go for that one, and leads, I think they're in leads, and then you toggle the filter and it shows you AMAC and leads. So that's like two items you're doing there. And again, if I go into advanced, you've got clear all filters there, bring it all back into advanced. Another option you've got there is apply filter sort, advanced filter sort. Now watch this. If I go to advanced filter sort, it basically creates what looks like a query, and queries are something that you want to save, not delete. Filter like this would be something you didn't really want to keep, otherwise you would save it as a query. So this little asterisk would basically bring down all the fields. If I double click on it, that brings down all the fields. Then if I want to interrogate city, double click on that, and then if I put leads down there, this will just filter for leads, and then you just toggle the filter and it shows you leads. Now if I go back into that, clear that off, clear all filters. Let me do that again. This time, if I go for the save option, so I'll double click on the asterisk, I'll double click on city, and I'll put Leeds as a criterion, that criteria line. So if I did want to save this and I click on the floppy disk, it actually saves it as a query look. So it's coming up with query name. So you're not saving a filter, you're saving a query. But I don't want to save it. I'm just going to cancel that one off as well. So that's the advanced filter option. So you've got filter by selection, advanced filter. Now for terms of sorting, if you want to sort a column, you can, I'll sort by company. Let's have a look at that. So ascending, then it's knocked out the ID numbers. So you've got to watch that. If that's what you want, you can sort by that. But if you want to sort by more than one column, you're going to have to create a query, which will allow you to do that. But in this sort of table view that we're in now, you're only sorting by one single column at a time. So that's what you have to put up with. So that's all I want to talk about in this little session. How you can create filters, how you can do advanced filters, filter by selection, and sorting columns. So hopefully this little session's been of use. Thank you for your time. I'll catch you on the next one.